What's up, guys? Spotter here for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. The Shadows of Evil prologue trailer was just released on Call of Duty, and we've got it here for you. Yes, we're 25 days away. Wow, it's getting close, man. We're less than a month. November 6th, 2015. Can't wait. It's going to be epic, but let's take a look at the trailer, then we'll talk a little bit afterwards. Here you go, guys.
Hey, you. I know I yelled at you real bad. I know I said some things I shouldn't have said. But I was just angry. Upset. You know how close I am to this movie deal. I mean, they know about my dancing, but those pictures. You don't want to mess up my chance for stardom, do you, baby? What do you say? You bring over those prints and we can make up.
Hey, we got a problem. A big problem. The mayor's trying to make a name for himself, sticking his nose where it don't belong. He's looking into allegations of police bribery. What do you say we get together at the usual joint? Talk things through. Figure out a way to put this to bed before it gets out of hand. Trust me, have I ever steered you wrong before?
I ain't fought in 18 months. I'm stepping in at the last minute. I only got 2 weeks to train, but the outcome ain't in any doubt. See, I ain't leaving nothing to chance. He may be the #1 contender, but his career ends tonight. You just make sure the ref knows to look the other way, because this ain't gonna be pretty. But once it's done, once you collect your debts and your bets, I get my shot at the title.
I do understand the seriousness of the situation. Why else would I be talking to my lawyer? But just to be clear, can you please tell me precisely how much debt my wife has accumulated? Do you happen to know if our life insurance policies are fully paid up? No, no. I can assure you, I'd never, ever think of taking such a course of action. No, I just want to make sure that our affairs are, in order.
I have been watching. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? Do you not see the futility of your tiny, insignificant existence? You are but fragments of a bigger universe. Your sins serve only as an invitation to an evil beyond your imagination. I'll lead the way. I will show you the path. Only through me, the Shadow Man, will you find your redemption.
Alright guys, so that's it. That's the trailer. I'm not going to analyze it, guys. We've got the game coming out in 25 days. We're going to be playing the game and analyzing it then. No need to go through this frame by frame because we're going to see it when it comes out. Alright guys? I do want to apologize to all you guys for not being very active on the channel the last 2 months or so. You know, I had some personal issues that I wanted to deal with, and we're trying to get back on track, especially leading up to the release of Black Ops 3 on November 6th, okay? What we're trying to schedule in for you guys, and I don't know if you guys are aware of NGT Live, youtube.com/NGT Live, as well as our Twitch live stream, twitch.tv/NextGenTactics, but we do plan on streaming Zombies pretty much every night leading up to November 6th. From here on in, every single night, whether it be Custom Zombies, we are going to go through all the maps once again. We're not necessarily going to do all the Easter eggs, but we're going to be playing them, maybe doing some challenges, etc., leading up to November 6th, okay? One other thing I wanted to run by you guys and get some feedback on is this hashtag that we created a few weeks ago called NGT Pure. If you've been on the Twitter feed, you might have seen it, hashtag NGT Pure. And what it is kind of bringing you guys a pure experience. Now, when we're talking like Black Ops 3 Zombies, what we want to do is sort of go back to what we have done in the past in Black Ops 2 in particular, not so much in Advanced Warfare, but bring you a pure experience where, you know, have a group of players that are playing the maps, that are playing the zombie maps and discovering Easter eggs and figuring everything out all on our own. Like, no external feedback, no feedback from social media, no feedback from, you know, viewer chat, no feedback from nothing. And we're going through everything ourselves and really getting away from that whole, you know, race, because really it's not the end goal. It's the journey. And we've always felt this way. It's always been the journey. And this is what we did with the Destiny raid that came out with the Taken King, the King's Fall raid. We did it all on our own. I mean, we streamed it for the first day, and you know, it was like 2 or 3 days later that we actually finished it because we just had a rough time getting a group together to complete it. But we completed it all on our own. We didn't get any external help whatsoever, and we figured everything out on our own. And that's what we want to get back to and bring that experience to you guys. So, you know, everybody could have solved the Easter egg. You know, I know there are people that just watch streams and all you see them post is their compilation, and the compilation comes out almost immediately after the first person finishes the Easter egg, because you know people are sitting there, whether they got the game paused or whatever, they're just waiting for somebody to progress. Okay, that's, you know, my video's all edited, I'm gonna go and do the next step that I just saw on the internet, and then I'm going to add that into my video, and that's all you see at the end is this compilation. No, we want to bring you the entire thing. We want to bring from start to finish. Like I said, guys, the community could have solved it within 6 hours, and 3 days later, we're still playing it, and we're still trying to figure stuff out. Maybe because we're stupid, maybe because we're slow, who knows, but we're enjoying ourselves the whole time. And I think you guys can too. No matter how much you're screaming at us saying, oh, it's so easy, you gotta do this, because you saw it on some other YouTube video of somebody else doing it. And, you know, we're still trying to figure it out. So that's, you know, hashtag NGT Pure. We want to bring that to you guys. We want to play the entire thing. Our group of players are not going to be watching stuff. They're not going to be, you know, on social media. They're not going to be on the chat or in the chat, looking at chat while we're streaming, etc., or looking at videos, right? It's going to be a complete blackout for however long it takes us to complete everything there is to complete on Shadows of Evil and on the Giant, okay? So I don't know which we're going to do first, or if we're just going to complete one and then do the other one. Whatever. It is what it is, and that's how we're going to bring it to you guys, both here on NGT Zombies as well as NGT Live. All right, guys? So like I said, make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be playing those zombies live every evening from here on in, and you guys will see the videos here on NGT Zombies if you don't catch the live stream over on NGT Live. All right, guys? Yeah, baby. November 6th can't come soon enough. Looking forward to it. Hope you guys are too, and leave us some feedback in the comments. I'll be sure to take a look. Spider out!